Man's back here, you know, taking over MBT Media. Get used to me. It's the takeover again. You know what? In a couple minutes, you're gonna see me have a little word with Lay herself about the whole OG Nikki situation, how the tune's gone, Lord of the Mics, the two clashes between the two. You know, she's gonna explain in detail about the whole scenario and the situation. So stay locked. See ya.
Yo, it's your girl Lay, #1 female, hold tight GMC Adventure Comedy Club. You know what time it is today.
Did you hear her? She said we're shit stirring. What are we stirring about? Why did you go in so much on OG Nikki?
Right, all I'm going to say basically, so that everybody knows, and I've said this in all my interviews, but some people haven't seen the interviews, OG Nikki spat her verse first, yeah? I'm a lyricist, I'm an MC. If someone spits a verse about me, the only thing I can do is retaliate. So she spat her verse, and mine was a comeback. Was I supposed to go a bit softer because her one was soft? No, you just do what you're supposed to do. Obviously, she spat her verse, she tried to disrespect me in her verse, and then I spat my verse and I disrespected her. Is it like it wasn't a thing where I saw her and I thought, let me start on OG Nikki. Her verse started first. It all started from an argument on Twitter. A girl tweeted and said, you ain't real, Lay's the realist. Rather than go to the girl and say to the girl, because it's the girl that is saying it, rather than go to the girl and say to the girl, what are you talking about? She started doing all these indirects through her timeline about me.
See, Twitter is a bad
basically,
place,
yeah. But it's not really a bad place because do you know what? I don't get into them kind of confrontations because I have respect and I don't do that to people. And this is what she's done. She's got so gassed from her following and her views, yeah, that she's turned around and she thought hype can defeat talent, yeah. You can't turn around and spit about me in a slag and expect that to win a clash. It's two different things, and that's what she was. She was gassed up about it, so she came with all this talk about I'm gonna annihilate you, yeah? Now, obviously there was arguments before that, but as soon as she turned around and she said that she will annihilate me, that's when I turned around and I looked at my brother, because my brother was with me at the time, and I said, nah.
You gotta defend
yourself. So I said, if you're gonna annihilate in front of thousands of people, at the end of the day, I'm not a fronter. I have pride, I will say that, and quite a little bit of an ego, yeah? So if you get on Twitter and turn around and tell me that you will annihilate me, you have to back your talk, and the proof is in the pudding, yeah? So I offered her, I said to her that you can basically do this on Semtex, yeah? Jammer saw me and her going back and forth, so he's phoned me up and said, I'll document it on Lord of the Mics. Jammer never started it, he never stirred it or nothing. He just said that he will document it. Now I've got a song dropping called No Show Nikki, because she's talked all this talk about annihilating me and doing this and doing that and doing this, but yeah, she doesn't want to turn up. Like, we've had a couple talks on the Twitter. Jammer has turned around and said to her, Nikki, what's going on? The people are waiting. She's running, yeah? I've even turned around and I've said to her, do you know what? If you don't want to clash, I added her directly, everyone saw it. I said, if you don't want to clash, I said, that's fine. But let's just have it as, you said that you will annihilate me in front of thousands of people, basically, and you never.
You're finishing what she started.
Yeah, that's all it is. Like, do not punch above your weight.
It's true. That's
all it is. Like, people like to turn around, because I'm a bit passionate with the way I spit, they confuse it with aggression, and they like to turn around and try and make me look like a bully. Oh no, Lay she's kind of young, so it's alright for her to she's not too young, but the thing is, that's what I'm saying, but the thing is, she's too young to get spun, yeah, after she started it. It's not like they're saying don't start on her, Lay, because you're starting on her from nowhere and she's too young for that. What they're saying is, she's too young for you to spin her, allow her, but yet she wasn't too young for everybody to sexually exploit her. Everyone sexually exploited the girl. Girl, go and self-destruct yourself, yeah, and destroy all the women and make every breath think that this is what girls are on these days. Self-destruct yourself and sexually exploit yourself. She's not too young for that. We'll put her on all the sites and we'll promote her, but now she's too young to get spun.
It's true, it's true.
But she started it. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's not a thing. A bully is someone that turns around here when someone's minding their own business in a playground and goes up to them and says, oh, you fucker, and starts on them. That's what a bully is. Someone that retaliates, that ain't a bully. Really and truly, I could say, all right, you're younger than me, but you're the bully then, because you started it. You see what I'm saying? She started
it makes sense.
The girl done her tweet, yeah? She didn't like what the girl tweeted. It's not my fault that I have fans that say, you ain't real and I'm realer than you. That's not my fault. she should have turned around and done was she should have messaged back the fan and told the fan blah blah blah. But instead she started indirecting me, and then someone tweeted and said, Nikki, don't talk about no Lay in your tweets. That's when I went and saw all of her tweets.
But on the reply that you gave her, I think you taught her lesson, innit? But we all heard Nikki's come back to you first, you know? Yeah. It's up to the audience to judge, innit?
But the thing is, it wasn't even a couple. If you look at the views, you can see what the audience is saying. Yeah? Now, at the end of the day, it wasn't a thing where I spat. You can't really say her come back to me because she spat it first. In the interview, what it was supposed to be, is we were supposed to have a pre-interview to explain why we're clashing. She tried to write 16 bars on a slide for me and then go and spit her bars on the interview. Well, it's only meant to be an interview, No, they don't know that I'm spitting 16 bars, so I'm gonna go spit my 16 bars and try and shut her down quickly. But it leaked, and someone told me that she spat 16 bars, and then that's when I did mine. What am I supposed to do?
How long did you spend writing yours?
About a day. Not even that. The thing is, people try to you can't. It's not my fault that I spit like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not a thing. It's not a thing where I've tried to bully her. I've turned around. I've looked at her thing talking about you don't get no gigs. My diary is fully. It's full. It's full. I got back from Sweden not too long ago with the Doom General.
You just did a show right now,
I don't know. And the show just there. I don't know what she's talking about bookings. You don't get no gigs. You don't get no gigs. Yeah, straight up. She's talking about being signed. You're signed to a manager that's never managed an artist in his life. The girl's whining like she's signed to EMI or Sony or something. Come and be quiet. Talking about you don't get no gigs, you don't do this, you don't get money, you don't get shit. I have nothing against what people wear. I'm not a person that judges people for what they wear, but at the end of the day, don't talk about your flossing and then come and start spitting at me wearing Puma, Last year's Puma. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry at the end of the day. It's the realness, and I'm not a bully, I just tell it like it is. Don't try to disrespect me and then expect me not to reply to you because you're younger. Because that's not how it's gonna work.
No, that's not
like
how it works.
Styles turning around and saying I ain't gonna chat shit to J Hood when he tried to disrespect me because he's younger than me. It's not how it goes. In rap, you need to be prepared. In life, you need to be prepared to take blows. If you start something, and you start shit, then finish the shit. It's as simple as that. So everybody watching this, understand, everyone that's got you twisted, oh no, Lay's bullying her, talking your crap, like you're trying to promote hoism, that's my new word for it, hoism, and trying to destroy our young women, understand, I never started it, Mine was a comeback to a verse that she spat for me. Simple.
Get that,
and that's all
audience,
I have to say.
Come back. Thank you, Nole.
Okay, thank you.
You're doing your thing. Tell the people about your latest releases and what you got coming.
I've got something out at the moment called He Said, She Said, I Am Bad. Obviously, I've got my free download mixtape, I Am Legend.
Make sure you get that.
Before that, 08 and 09 and all the rest of it, those years. Not that I want you to buy the old shit because I'm advanced, but no comparisons. The new chapter, Big Trouble in Little London. Obviously, there's loads of stuff.
The new single with Mr. Hammer?
The new thing, that's drugs. That's on the EP. He Said, She Said, I Am Bad. That's available on iTunes, Amazon, Play.com, and all the good online stores you can get his.
Make sure you get that. Keep supporting that.
Make sure you get it. Look out for my videos and that.